now.
Shush. Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back with some more Minecraft, and I'm here with friends.
Hello, down there.
I forgot to join.
Oh. I thought you were already in!
Give me like an hour, I'll be there eventually.
I love the slow look up whenever I sit down there, just like, I have like 5 seconds of slow look, it was so perfect.
Which one are we in?
What do you mean, which world are we in?
Clyde.
Oh, no wonder why it wasn't like, oh, Clyde, get your ass in here, or butt, sorry.
What? What is happening?
Shut up! Shut up!
We're only at...
I think Clyde had a stroke. I don't know what just happened there.
I'm glad it wasn't me this time. This time I get
Oh,
to
are
say
we
I
too...
was the innocent one.
Oh, I guess we were too early.
Guilty.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Very nice. At least for this one.
Who? What? When, where, why?
Or Icarus, he puts signs down on one thing at the bottom. Does what? Excuse you.
I don't know what is going on.
Why do I have a super tasty meal in my inventory?
What? Oh, you probably grabbed it from somewhere in one of Icarus's rooms and just didn't put it back. I gave that to you.
Don't, Clyde, don't eat that.
Alright. Now I'm gonna frame it. First meal I've gotten from the chef. Sous chef.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I
something so precious. You just see the sous chef like fuming in the background, like.
Curse it. Filed again.
What? This is. Wait a minute. Not only is this skin unfamiliar, it looks like. Why does this look like that character almost from the Zenless Zone Zero? The rat.
I am
I
a
have
cat
no
girl.
idea what he is. Oh, the
They
character.
look like mouse ears
Scratch.
at this angling.
Scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Well, it's from the cat collection. I also can't see the ears.
You can go third person and see them, kind of.
No, I can't.
Get the right angle on a building, you might be able to. Oh, never mind. I would video share Discord,
I don't understand.
Obviously I can't do that without disconnecting from Minecraft.
Hey.
What?
Before you go on, I have something to tell you. You're cute.
And just gonna ban Clyde.
Banned from literally everything. Sad Clyde sounds. You know what?
Where is Brayden? Brayden, what are you up to right now?
Clyde, what are you doing? Don't start messing with things without discussing it first.
No, this wall here. If you come here and look for.
Oh, right, medical. Wait.
This
Clyde, I'm
wall
probably
here.
right behind you.
Oh, no, this is... Sorry, I was confused. This is not medical head.
Where are you?
I'm looking at what Brayden was doing. What?
Okay, when you're done, I think this wall here can vanish.
What do
No,
you
it
mean?
can't. That's supposed to be division between rooms.
This and this wall are the two walls, so you're just gonna build here anyway.
What do you mean?
She's saying to get rid of the fucking copper wall piece. Because
This
it
piece
doesn't
right
need
here.
to exist, which is false. It does need to be there because it's a marker for when he actually changes
Yeah,
this.
Clyde, you're the one who did that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm realizing that this room, pushes into this room by 1 block.
Okay, but again, Clyde,
So
he needs the division between the
Okay,
rooms.
Okay.
I'm gonna push it.
Clyde, it doesn't matter. If he wants to change it, he can change it himself.
Guardian.
My God. Anyways, thank you, Clyde. I'll deal with that when I get to it. I understand what you're saying, but I'll get there when I get there.
I was gonna push it here.
Okay, but what?
She's saying she doesn't like how it's one-off and it frustrates her. Despite being her own design and the fact that it doesn't really matter much.
But
as far as I'm concerned, it's like one...
Okay, Guardian, shush!
Space.
Sorry, just let me think. Fuck. So,
Right, that's what it was going to look like in the beginning, before you started fucking with shit.
oh my god, please
That's
stop.
what it's gonna
Please
look
stop!
like in the room.
Clyde. So, you don't have to push this back because this will most likely be the other wall anyways.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, Guardian? So yes, you can get rid of this, and it will be putting, there will be a wall that's put here.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, but you don't need to,
Somebody would
but,
stick their nose in their own business.
but
Okay,
what,
fine, I just won't
see,
do anything today. Fuck you.
oh my god, fuck!
Instead of trying to pick a fight with me.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just pointing out he was going to do something like that to begin with anyway.
Okay, yes, but just, we just started, man, fuck!
And the only thing I plan to do today is something that's not gonna happen any fucking way, so I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing.
Oh my god.
I'll keep the next comment to myself. I'll keep the next comment to myself.
Clyde, do you think you can help him start prepping that thing, or what are you doing now? I don't know.
No, it's a team effort. I'm not doing it with just two people. The entire point that you guys told me to let everyone do it was everyone does it together.
Which bathrooms I still... You're not a bathroom.
I think all the bathrooms are done,
Clyde.
Clyde.
That I need to finish. One's done here, done. You're basically done. You just need the showers. You're basically done. You just need the showers.
Right, I don't have any purpose for these showers.
These need the showers. Hi.
Oh, they all have the shower rack either, huh? Or the towel rack.
Yeah, I got it.
This is
Shower drain. Let me go in the best. Before you put down the things in here, let me put these down. Alright, boys' bathroom's ready. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Stop putting banners everywhere else I don't want. Right, I actually need to put beds down. And do I?
I said, hey, yeah, machine. I don't know the song, so I'll shut up now.
Okay. Oh, god dang it. Oh yeah, so Brayden,
Nope.
funny thing about that Mortal Kombat Legacy collection. So, not only are they gonna have, you know, like, I think it was Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe 5? No, it might only be the, like, arcade cabinet one. Well, no, I think there was there one for 5? Anyways, apparently they're also gonna have all the separate ports of the games, which sounds absolutely cursed. Because they have, like, the Game Boy ones. Which, yes,
Oh dear.
are a thing.
Are they gonna have the Tiger Risk game version?
I don't think so, but that would be hilarious. Actually, no, I don't think there was a Tiger Risk game for Mortal Kombat. There was a Tiger game.
Missing the showers.
The Risk game! God. My God, that's something we should show Guardian. Did we? Did we already show you the Tiger Electronics?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't think we did.
You may have, and I just don't remember. I don't know.
Meh. Still, it's a funny. That one's fucking funny.
Brayden, hallway 3 has floating showers. Okay.
What floating What the hell did you do?
No, wait, they have invisible shower piping in the walls. It's fine.
There's no part of that sentence I liked. What? You concern me.
Well, I'm down the, yellow corridor. If you want to come see.
Yellow corridor? Like the corridor where yellow is? What?
Yellow, green.
Okay, yeah, but it's not the yellow corridor.
Yellow corridor.
It's corridor 3.
Floating showers.
What are they supposed to look like? What?
Hold on. Let me grab, the Blackstone. Like this.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Quite hurting my brain. Man. Ah, why are there... Who put armor stands in here?
Why does this not math?
I don't know.
What?
My math is not mathing properly.
Yes, because you're dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it one short?
I am...
1, 2, 3,
This isn't
4,
gonna go
5,
well.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, this one's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait a minute, what? Red Cross wallpaper, huh? Oh, I mean, I guess that's what that's supposed to be. Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Son of a bitch!
Oh no, did you make a mistake, Clyde? Oh no. Hi, Bruno. First thing he writes, Chicken Chunky. Pain. By the way, I need to check if that movie's free on Prime now. I don't think it is.
Hey, Bruno.
What do I make these walls out of? Hoi. I don't know why ever I see that. I think back to the old days of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns always answers the phone to ahoy hoy. Ugh, God. What?
I'm going to cry.
Is it that bad of a mess up?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh
That's
dear.
Medical quarters done.
Why am I terrified to see what you did there? I don't like this brick. It would be awesome if I could actually see what the bricks look like, but my eyes, they don't work.
Alright, did I do that to all of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fucking hell!
Oh my good God. Why did
I
you
did it to this entire fucking row. Thankfully, we haven't started building here yet. And it's only on this one side.
Yaha. Okay, I gotta see what these medical quarters look like.
Why up? Where's blood? Okay.
Why are you above?
That's my work slightest.
Over here. What? Okay. Medical. He's down here. Ow. Wait, so were you, like, not right beside her? That's not medical. That's great. Never mind. Shit. Cyan. Which one of these? That one's cyan. Okay. Ah, yes, the temporary light. I think.
Realistic. I was gonna put way more beds. I'm like, that's a concerning amount of medical staff.
We are literally stationed in a volcano.
What, wait, those are staff beds? I thought those were extra patient beds.
Good God. Doc's like, yeah, I don't need any support. What are you talking about?
These aren't the medical beds. The beds for the employees are these like sleeping bags
Exactly.
that are right next to the patient, so they don't actually they always have someone by their side.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Now, what happened with... Who put these armor stands here?
I don't know.
That would be me to indicate that the bathrooms still need to be worked on.
And you picked the armor stand because...
Clyde, she doesn't really logic. Okay. I feel comfortable with doing anything else. Because I don't have a character for them. Because I still need to do farming.
That's true. I never took to account to thinking of who's the farmer.
Farming.
Oh, easy. That's the little brother of the sous chef, right?
Oh, God.
Goodness.
We can only handle one of them. And even that's too much.
They're actually twins, because they,
God.
One of them's so advanced that he, produced enough spores just to make a second one.
They reproduce
No,
by
no,
bunting.
They're asexual reproductive. That is bad.
God.
They just flatworm it. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know
Yeah,
what that
someone
means.
actually had enough of it, cut the guy in half, but then he just
Mitosis it.
like toasted.
Oh.
Just mitosis into like 2.
I got rid of the brick I needed for the wall. Da!
Good job.
I need to do. Let's just pile it in.
Alright. I am so glad that I caught that before we started building, because that would have been bad.
Oh yeah, Clyde, I think you need to make your finance character, mainly because we have to figure out who's in charge of this shit show. Money-wise.
I guess this is not it.
You're literally head of financing. What do you mean, not it?
Not it.
God damn it.
Turtle person who
We're dead.
salad.
Is he the turtle person?
It's not gonna be a turtle person, or they'd be on Maurice's side. Or not. I don't know.
I don't know, I made the miner a turtle. But he spends most of his time eating rocks, so... yeah.
What type of turtles? Mine are dragon turtles.
Such a stupid.
He's just a turtle
such a-
turtle.
Like a guy that's like. Hey, anyway, a guy that's a young Greek guy, and it's like, oh, this is money. I thought money was all digital now. Oh, wow.
Then what have you been using it for?
And it's like, wait.
Oh, is the captain that old? Still uses physical.
He's like, wait a minute, what do you mean this was the budget for the entire base? I thought this was my salary.
Ha!
Well, that's not a salad.
Munch.
Crunch, crunch,
Munch.
crunch.
Don't stop eating it.
Would it crunch though? It's a dollar bill. I don't think they crunch like lettuce.
I mean, it depends on how old the bill is.
More like, because if it's wet, then it'd be more like just a wet squish. Because
You think he washes his money?
I'm saying if it's wet with like salad stuff.
Salad stuff.
Also,
Yes.
You know, it's like nowadays it's mostly like plastic, so.
In the dollar bills? Oh.
We don't have dollar bills here.
Nah, we have enough microplastics in our blood that it doesn't really matter. Come on, man.
Gotta get some
What-
plastics too.
What was the... one of the, like, funniest things I remember from that show, How I Met Your Mother, is that there's one episode where they're in Canada, and Barney's pretty much ranting at Canada, and one of the things he says is, like, get some real money. I don't know what board game this is from, but it's a joke, because all our money is, like, all, like, color-coordinated, like, what is it? Our 5s are blue, our 10s are purple, our 20s are green, and our 50s are red, and our 100s are brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, honestly, I kind of prefer that. It's nice that they're color coordinated, so you know what's what. Also reminds me of
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda.
The only bad part about it is people who are colorblind. Anyone born colorblind in your area is just completely fucked.
I mean, you can still see that it says 20 on it.
Oh,
It's not like it's only color coordinated. That would be weird. Clyde!
At least they have the foresight for that. And also, Clyde, stop singing possibly copyrighted songs in streams.
I'm wondering, I mean, it must have been all green at one point, I would imagine. I don't know.
What would have been all green?
The money at some point in history must have been just... anyways, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not even seeing enough to do much. I'm just saying, hey, you feed the machine.
Hey, you...
Whoa.
okay.
I switched
There's
to
a
being
lot more to
copyrighted
this
for
song.
2 seconds. Like, I'm just saying, be careful with what you're singing, because I've seen people get caught for 2 seconds, not even enough to hit the trigger of like 5 seconons, so,
Trigger!
yeah. Yeah, it says trigger is 5 seconds, but, there have been things that
Oh, shit.
otherwise.
Oh, Oh, shit. Okay, so you know what they revealed today that I was like, that looks pretty good, but I was also like, why did they make this?
You mean in State of Play?
Yeah. So,
I did not watch the State of Play, tell me.
what did you say?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what Clyde said. Anyways,
Pokemon, which is
oh, that...
it's PlayStation, not,
If there was anything slightly Pokemon related in it, it would probably be, well, they showed off Digimon.
It would be in Summer Games Fest, not, like, that's the only thing upcoming that I know for a fact would have Nintendo stuff.
Anyways, the thing I was talking about is, they're making a new James Bond game. And it's like, young James Bond, like when he started being a spy type thing. And I was like, what?
Okay, that, on paper, it sounds ridiculous. It's like, everybody's here for James Bond when he's already James Bond. But on the other end of things, I'm sitting here thinking, it could be interesting if we see him become the legend that he's known to be.
Well, like, I'm pretty sure, like,
Story that makes him a legend.
yeah, but I mean, like, early Bond, like, I think he's still a spy, but, like, you're pretty much going through, I guess, one of his earliest missions or something. I don't know. And I was watching it, like, this seems weird, but at the same time, I'm like, this also seems fucking cool. And I was thinking to myself...
It counteracts your usual, oh, everybody knows James Bond, with him being effectively a nobody at the time, but
Yeah.
it also makes sense to try to see an angle like that, because have we before? I don't think so.
Not that I can tell. I think even, like, in the first movie, I think Bond was already, like, a super spy. Like, that was just given.
Everything I know him as, every appearance I've heard of, he was already a super renowned, like, A+ tier spy that was just a living legend.
Which begs the question, if he was so well known, how was he a good spy?
Yeah, that is a very counterproductive thing in the spy business.
To be fair, people, obviously the movie's thing, but, like, he's supposed to be the face of, as a spy, where, he's the distraction, and an actual spy is do the normal work.
Actual
He's supposed to be the face, but he's the normal work.
Yes.
Yeah, that really doesn't make sense when you think about it.
I mean, fuck. I don't know if you've ever watched Archer, but that kind of... Well, no, Archer is a good spy, but, like, god damn it, nobody in that agency gives a flying fuck about anything.
I have not watched that show. I just know that it's apparently very fucking stupid.
Oh my god, it is just... It is one of the best, but yeah, there are moments where you're just like, ah, that's pretty dumb.
It's simultaneously the best and worst.
The best thing about that show, I would have to say, are the characters, because my god, they are fucking... Oh my god, they are just... there's one that has a constant identity crisis, like, every week. She's gone through, what was it, like 4 names? Cheryl, Carol... I don't know. There was all different kinds of names she went
I
through.
was about to say, tell me nobody says, like, tell me she's not going like Daryl, and then Clyde says Daryl.
Daryl.
Barrel.
No.
Oh, you said Barrel.
Also, that character's into some weird shit.
Funny, but no.
Then there's their crazy scientist, Krieger, always doing some weird shit, and I kid you not, is in a weird relationship with a hologrammatic anime girl. I am not kidding. This show is batshit insane.
So in other words, they animified Cortana, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess, kinda.
Fuck it, I like it. That's a cool idea.
God, it is just a weird fucking show. Anyways, I got so sidetracked. So yeah, the James Bond game looks pretty cool. And I don't know why, nothing about it really parallels with it, but I get the vibes of, like, that Indiana Jones game that came out not too long ago. Like, because that one, too, he's kind of... Well, he's not young Indy, but he's, like, still younger Indy, you know?
Yeah.
Except this one's not in first person, which is a plus.
I I'm looking forward to Summer Games Fest and the theoretical potential announcement for something for Kingdom Hearts 4, because Jesus Christ, do we need more information soon.
Yeah. Yep.
And Summer Games Fest is like the only thing left within any soon-to-be time that we're gonna be able to have a chance of getting anything for events like this.
I
It's
think...
like,
Oh.
yeah, it would suck to not get anything
Oh
here.
my god, excuse me. I think some people are theorizing we might get a reveal for fucking Lego Batman 4 at Summer Games Fest. And honestly, I'm like, that could be fun! It'd be really fun.
That makes it sound like it wouldn't be.
Oh no,
There's a caveat to that.
I think it's because with Lego games, like, don't get me wrong, I love them, but good god, trying to complete them is a chore.
As in, yeah, it's more so, like, generally they can be good, but they can also go really bad.
I will say they're never, like, outright hard, but it's just, there's so much characters you gotta unlock, there's so much, just everything you have to do. Oh, did I
Sorry,
put those...
that made me laugh.
What?
They're not hard.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Legos...
Yeah, step on a Lego. Ah!
Far from the hardest thing, but as far as your foot is concerned, they may as well be the most indestructible thing on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why step on a Lego is an insult.
Go step on a Lego, you cur.
Legos and those things from what's called jacks or whatever.
Oh yeah,
What
Jax.
it's called from way back. Especially the metal ones. Oh. Yeah, you don't got a nail, that will certainly do just as good. At least for your foot it will.
Is there a way to spawn the different dog breeds, or is it only you have to be in the region? So helpful.
You have to be in the region.
Ah, balls.
Why? Which one did you want?
I'm not sure. I was thinking I might spawn the winter one. Or no, is there a winter? What are the different breeds?
Pretty sure you can probably, there's probably a command actually one.
I know there were commands to spawn the different colors of axolotl, but those were broken, and I still don't think they're fixed.
Because, like, at first I was like, I'll give him a pet, sniffer, but then I was like, nah, maybe a dog would be better.
I'm still upset that the spawning the axolotls with the command is broken. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but I know forever, no matter which one you did, it would give you the brown one.
Diamond.
Or the yellow one of the two. I think it was the brown one. And I'm like, fuck you. I want the purple one so I can name it Spyro.
Spyro.
Oh, surprise to say, I never got my Spyro. Why would you go wrong?
Yeah, I wonder when, we're getting a new Spyro. There's been, like, so much talk of people wanting a new one, and it's like, yeah, but...
I
That
can
also
swim
begs
in
the question of... It begs the question, like, which type of Spyro game are you wanting?
Sorry,
are you
one-
something more like the original trilogy / Reignited? Are you wanting something like the Legend trilogy?
Alright,
Something like...
Hang on, yeah, Clyde, what... Shush. Clyde, what did you say, real quick?
Just answering.
Clyde?
send this to myself, send this to myself. Mine. All mine. Your finance. Fuck.
I don't know what just happened.
Clyde happened.
I'm working on my finance really quickly. But the only thing I can summon is Wolf.
Okay. So it'd probably have to be in the right area. The right area. Anyways. Yeah, so I think the theory, or that people have been hearing about, is the idea of there being a Spyro 4. Because, like, they did the Crash 4, which continued off the original trilogy and such.
Go back to freeing dragons.
Hold on, wait a minute. That actually could be cool because it could tie into the Legend trilogy. Because the whole theory of them the same timeline, just separated by. That would actually like be a way to canonize that if it is what they had in mind. That could lead to the events that lead to that Spyro becoming the Malefor in the Legend trilogy.
Alright.
What?
I am under Emerald.
What the fuck?
You know the theory that the Legend trilogy takes place after the original trilogy, and that Malefor is, as a purple dragon, the original Spyro?
No. Clearly not. Hence my what?
Yeah, that's been a whole thing, that every version of Spyro is part of the same exact universe and timeline. So there's theories that the original Spyro went on to become Malefor because purple dragon, power went out of control, kind of checks out. And then the Legend Spyro reincarnated with Cinder and became the Skylander Spyro, because Skylands are very similar to what happened to be recreated from the remnants of the planet at the end of, was it Dawn of the Dragon? I think is the name of the third one of that trilogy.
Okay.
There's a whole huge conspiracy theory. I don't know if I can call it conspiracy theory, but it is a theory that's been out for
Okay.
ever.
One, I've never finished the Legends trilogy. I've only ever played the first one with Elijah Wood as Spyro. And David Spade as Sparks, for some reason. Very weird casting. Anyhow. Also, who? I don't know what that other dragon is you're even naming. I haven't played the rest of them, so... No, not Cinder. Malefor.
Malefor is the big bad of the third game. Actually, he's technically the big bad of all three of that trilogy, because literally everything that's going on is related to him. Like, in the first game, the one you played, did you say you finished it, or didn't finish it?
I recall you had to fight monkeys. I think I finished. It was years ago, though. I don't fucking remember.
They are minions of Malefor. In fact, Cinder, who you fought as the Black Dragon of that game, was under his direct control due to, was it mind control or some shit? I don't remember.
All I remember that was very strange about that game, because Cinder's a big dragon, but then when you defeat her, she shrinks down to your size. It was like...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's related to the black magic that was being used, yeah. Yep.
So the black magic aged her up, essentially? The fuck?
I guess, yeah. No, she was older as a giant.
I mean...
She was older when she was, in the giant form. Like, she was a full-out adult.
Spyro.
She is?
No, but that's
she
what I'm
goes back to
saying.
her normal self, yes.
She seemed like a big fucking older dragon.
How I assume it works is that maybe she was acting as a vessel and technically didn't age while the magic was in play. I don't know. Not really well explained. Considering she had been around for long before he hatched, but is his age when she goes back to normal? That's the best guess I have, is it's some kind of
Alright.
stasis of sorts when things are in play. That's all I've really got for expectations.
Expectations?
Expectations on how it works.
Oh, okay. I was like, explanation would probably be the word to go for.
You know the grammar was never my strong suit.
Yes.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
aware.
what I'm assuming is the case.
Mr.
And
calling
so it kinda makes
my
sense.
tall tree a drug tube. I think I knew your vocabulary was shit.
Yes. Oh.
But yeah, I do like the theory that all the Spyros, like all the iterations of him, are connected.
Okay,
It makes sense.
one question then.
So, what, Azrael?
One question then, in regards to all that. The fuck happened in Skylanders? Why is Spyro's face, like...
Different
What
animations
happened to
in
him?
Games.
His face, it was so squished.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue the same question of why does he look so different in 3 than he does 1 and 2 of the Legend trilogy. That's also because different team made it.
Well,
with a
yeah,
different
but
engine and
also,
all this.
wasn't he supposed to grow up in that one? Because isn't he bigger?
Yes, but that's the reason they gave for why he looks different. But in actuality, for why he looks so different, it's the engine. Different team had different engine to make things better.
Cinder sat on his face.
What, Brayden?
There.
What happened?
Perfect.
What?
He was making a joke.
I didn't hear what he said. That's why I'm... What?
He said he thought that Cinder had sat on his face too much.
Oh. Oh dear.
Good way to go.
It is ironic because it wouldn't be surprising if that were a thing. Because yeah, it's very clear they're meant to be in a relationship. That's kind of the entire point of the third game.
Ah! Okay, cool. Ripalora, I guess. Although, again, if everything's all connected, then... Eh.
And if this is all connected, and this is technically a different incarnation of Spyro that has taken place way after Laura existed, she probably doesn't live anymore anyway by the time Legend Trilogy happens. Even if she did, by the time the third game happens, she definitely doesn't, because I think it's like a couple hundred years, if I remember correctly.
Couple of hundred of them.
Yeah, they got frozen in a crystal between 2 and 3 of Legend Trilogy, so they were gone for who knows how long. The Hunter's apparently still alive, even if he's completely different than he was in the original games. That is a descendant also named Hunter. I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, at that point, this kind of seems like a Legend of Zelda situation, where they died, and then at some point they were reborn as other beings who just happen to be named, you know, the same character.
Well, yeah, that's more reincarnation in that, like, that's actual incarnation. I'm saying it's possible that the Hunter in that is just a descendant that just happened to be named after the other Hunter. As unlikely as that is.
I apologize.
Hunter didn't have a bow.
One thing I will say, Hunter did have a bow.
Did he?
I believe
I
so.
don't remember the bow. I remember him just being there.
Anyways, yeah. What a shitty character to be named after. I'm sorry, but Hunter was... God, he was bad.
Ironically, the one in Legends trilogy is absolutely based. He's like the coolest dude.
Cool, I guess they tried to fix Hunter, because yeah, again,
Yeah, and they succeeded.
again, Hunter in, like, the original trilogy. Oh yeah, I have these things you need to save the world, but first do this stupid challenge I have for you. Dude, I need these to save the world. Give them to me.
Yeah, I love Cat whenever he pointed that out. He points out how stupid that is.
And then there's that one where his fucking sneakers turned to stone.
Hunter, a fucking dumbass in the original, is better than Mr. Moneybags, bastard.
God, Moneybags.
Like, in the third game, he doesn't even feel bad. Like, in the second game, yeah, he's just being an asshole. He's just, you know, wanting your money because he can. Third game, no, he flat out admits from the get-go.
Yeah, he's working for the bad guy.
That's what
Oh,
true.
sorry. I'm now working for the villain. But if you gave me some money, maybe I would, turn a blind eye. You're a real piece of shit, you know that?
Just stupid?
God.
The answer is yes.
Oh, man.
Spoiler alert, the answer is yes. Moneybags is fucking stupid.
And again, I feel like playing Hogwarts Legacy, I think I had PTSD, because I'm almost certain his voice actor is in that game. And I hear it so much, and I'm like,
You know what's worse about Moneybags that I learned from Cat Icarus? The fact that
I'm
fucking
concerned.
Moneybags is in the other titles. Like, one of the other titles, a handheld, I think is one of the season, one of the seasons game, right? It's the...
Oh yeah, Season of Fire and Ice.
Season of Fire and Season of Ice, there was one of the two.
Wait a minute, did we...
Yeah.
When did you see a Cat Icarus that involved the Spyro handhelds?
Oh, he did it, he did it in the entire Spyro video. He did it in
No, I know, but
Spyro
I'm saying, when did you watch that?
in my own time.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was a recent video, wasn't it? It was relatively recent.
Yeah, it was to celebrate 100,000 subscribers or something like that. It was a big milestone.
Yeah, it was a recent one. I watched that when it came out. It was amusing.
Good to know I got you watching him.
Dumbass. It was worse. The one game he appears in that I remember he said, he doesn't even have clothes anymore. He just has
You wanna know the funniest thing, though? I think that video clocks in at around 2:30. No, how long was that one? It was long.
I think it's about 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes, maybe 2:40. I'll check in a minute.
And then he released a more recent video of PS2 or PS1/PS2. No, I think it was only PS1, but PS1 cheat codes at like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
I was like, holy shit! But his stuff is funny, man. He is fucking funny. Whoops.
Catacris, yeah, 1 month ago. Wait, no, that's the cheats.
No, that's the video I was. Oh, you're talking about the Spyro one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Spyro one. It's. Am I stupid?
I still think the funniest thing,
Wait.
because like, yeah, that's a long video because he's talking about all the Spyro games. And then he did one 2-hour-long video talking about one game being Crash Bash. And how horrid it is to complete it.
I'm not seeing the Spyro one anymore. I've already got to the 6 years point. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Oh, it passed. It was 2 years ago. Oh, that's.
No, that sounds about
I thought
right.
it was recent. I guess not.
No.
Yeah, it was 2.5 hours. 2:20. It was 2:24:36.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little under 2.5 hours. I watched that. I watched his Crash Bandicoot Series 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a series. I think I even watched his Illegal World of Crash Bandicoot bootlegs.
Ooh. I wonder if he has a new video planned. Because I believe it is Bandicoot month for him. So that might be fun. I don't know what else he can do, though. I feel like he's kind of done everything.
I remember watching him. I don't know. I remember I watched his video where he had a bunch of Crash merch. That I think it might have been the bootleg one,
nuts.
but I thought there was like more that was actually official.
No,
stuff.
there was one where he did the bootleg games, and one where he did the World of Merch, which also.
That's the one I just mentioned a minute ago.
Yeah.
That was just before the Spyro video, in terms of on the order.
Yeah, I remember in that one he tried to do like official merch. I think there was like a few times there was a bootleg thing he talked about in that one, but most of it was legitimate.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of bootleg too, but yeah, there's a lot of legitimate, and a lot of things that he couldn't find. Or no, I think he said he found everything but like one thing or something like that. I might be misremembering. I just found it funny watching him like do that shit.
Hmm.
It was just so funny to watch his videos.
So Clyde, what are you up to right now? Excuse me.
Yes.
Ah.
Since she didn't answer, she is making quarters.
Hmm.
I think it's the finance quarters.
It is the finance quarters.
Why have I lost track of the special carpets? Or does this one not have that? Am I thinking of the other one?
I have no idea.
I might be thinking.
I like what you did with the
other
room in
one.
here. Very nice.
Yes.
Did you? I'm guessing you did that. You did.
What
It
now?
looks very nice. Wait, on the outside? Yeah, actually no. Even on the outside, it looks kind of cool. Surprisingly, not bad.
I know what I'm doing.
I thought the frames would make it look weird from the outside, but no, it actually looks kind of cool, even from the outside. In fact, I kind of think it looks better on the outside than it does the inside, the windows. So that's cool. This hurts my eye.
It hurts my eye. What are you doing?
No idea.
I'm concerned.
Why do I not believe that?
Too colorful, probably.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a changeling, so I'm like, I have to put both sides right.
Ah, it does kind of hurt.
Oh,
me.
right. We don't have this character designed yet. I was like, changeling, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Also, yeah, do you like the wall pattern that took me forever?
Oh no, don't
God,
you...
didn't
Oh
notice.
no. That looks like it was painful. Is this supposed to be soundproofing?
Maybe.
That's concerning. That is very concerning.
I wonder like how Clyde's is coming along. Oh. I mean, it's a little bright on the eyes, but not bad.
That is a lot of emerald.
It took the whole dollar idea to heart, it seems.
So, is this where all the budget went?
Looks at the floor likely made out of dollar bills.
Yeah.
for the
Um,
printing.
Shush, shush. I have to hide the money somewhere.
Sorry, Clyde, did you say what financing is?
No.
Okay.
I don't think she figured that out yet.
You know what I just realized would have been funny for the aquatic base, Brayden? If the head of financing was a crab.
I mean, it was was it a frog? No.
Yeah.
What was it again?
Yeah, it's a frog. Or toad.
I thought it was a different type of lizard.
No. But I'm just saying a crab one would have been funny.
A frog is... Oh, I get why you say crab. That actually also makes sense, yeah. The memes would have been great.
I'm thinking maybe a hen.
Okay. But I will put this out here, Clyde. If you make a new species, you gotta also make the species.
Never mind.
I'm trying to think of what exactly the hen would have to do with money. I'm trying to figure out. There must be a character.
Well, what,
sheet
I mean, if
and
you're
I'm trying to figure it
it
out.
would make more sense if you're a goose.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You could be the goose that that laid a golden egg.
That load the gilded egg.
Yeah, that should be for the sky base then.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But no, I'm
Either
thinking
that
like,
or
what
Maurice's
chicken-
base.
Like I'm trying to figure out what chicken character has to do with money.
I know, we can have a chicken character who's the cook. Wait a minute.
Chicken Little.
The chicken, the finance chicken goes perfect for the sky base because the sky's falling.
No, that's security, and they are overly protective.
Yeah, they're overly paranoid. You got the goose for finance and the chicken for over paranoid security.
The sky is
That
falling. The
works.
sky is falling. For the last time, Harold, it's not falling. Shut up!
The
Okay,
base.
so the sky's falling. The sky's falling. No, that's not the sky. That is our financial report.
Ooh.
Our base is falling, Captain. Stop saying that. You're making literally everyone panic. Turn that alarm off.
No, what's making everyone panic is that our captain is pretty much Homelander. That's what terrifies people. Where are you?
There. What you think?
I don't know where you is.
At the thing still, probably.
Oh, come on, I need a couch.
So I am still very proud of my singular contributions so far to the species that are
I'm
involved
scared
in
that
the
the light in the hallway just
What
turned on.
the hell? Financing, why is your couch sparkling?
Because she prefers the sparkly versions.
Sparkles.
Looks at it. This thing is literally weaved from emerald. How did you do this?
So why is there
Yeah.
white powder coming off your, what's in this cushion?
Diamond dust.
Yes, let's go with that.
What's worse is that actually sounds like it could be a drug name.
Diamond
This
dust.
couch.
Like, it's not in the cookies.
I would try to do like a really up close sniff of my microphone, but I don't think I'm going
God.
that far to try to do that.
Ugh.
Listen.
No, I don't want to listen to that. God.
Fine.
is the quiet sound of me regretting this whole endeavor.
Where is... There it is.
Guardian, what are you
Oh,
doing?
boy. Too big.
I don't think I don't see you.
No, you don't.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
I am surrounded by idiots.
You aren't Scar.
Mm. At least you could tell that's what I was going for.
I represent
So that's
every
something.
You represent that remark? Excuse me? You represent that you are surrounded by idiots. So you are the idiot. You are acknowledging you are the idiot. You represent being...
I mean, yeah, that sounds on par with Clyde.
The fact she acknowledges it is the fun part.
I am stupid,
Or
therefore I am.
The idiot.
What?
Idiot.
Doesn't even make any sense! I know you are, but what am I? What?!
What do you mean I wasted the budget on paintings for my room?
I was gonna go with the gold at first, but now I don't know.
Buy two, get one full price.
Buy two, get... What?
Jesus Christ. Buy one, get two full price? That's crazy word.
Buy two, get one full price.
Oh, that's what you said? Oh. Wait.
This sounds like a promotion at the Krusty Krab that's not actually a promotion.
Hold on. I'd like to point out, yeah, that's you getting three for the price of three.
Yes. Not the price of 4, the price of 5. It was the best deal ever.
Jesus Christ.
I think there's actually one that Krab says where it's like, buy one, get one at twice the price. I was like, Krabs, that math doesn't add up.
Crap.
Open that.
Plankton!
Crabs.
Plankton!
Find out.
Honestly, I thought Clyde would jump in and be like, SpongeBob. Yes, Clyde?
There we go.
Ah.
I am satisfied with my murals. I mean paintings. I mean,
Hmm.
definitely not hiding something behind a painting.
Clyde, we already
Uh-huh.
saw what hitting back there.
They didn't.
You just gotta jump in at like
Yeah, I
Super,
did.
or like Mario 64. Yahoo! Ba 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 ba. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, there is a reason why his room is a little shorter than the rest.
Because he's embezzling money. I needed a place to
I just
hide
love
it.
it. And anytime I hear Mario, after a minute, I'll just have I'll just start thinking of that meme where it's just him going and screaming, "Mom, Mom,
Oh, no, not that.
Mom, Mom."
There's him, there's Wario. Ah! Just, oh my god. At one point, he's just straight up screaming. He's just like, ah!
Just screaming, Mama.
Hello, ravioli.
It's so amazing.
Oh god.
I gotta make it look legitimate here.
Oh, you know what I've been noticing that's really weird? So, okay, I know the original voice of Mario retired. Hence
Yeah.
why. So, I don't notice it with Mario and Luigi as much, but I really notice it with Wario and Waluigi. They sound way different.
Are you telling me that Mario's V8 did the same for all of them? He was all four of their voices?
Yes, I believe he was all four of them.
I had no idea.
Or he became them at some point. I think. don't know. Was Charles Wario? I don't know. I'd have to look into it, but I'm pretty sure he was at some point voice for all 4 of them. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about Wario and Waluigi that just sound so vastly different. I don't understand it.
I gotta go do something. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Alright, finance is complete. Now, I need a shiny version. It is red 1, blue 2,
Oh.
red 1, yellow 2, blue 1.
That was like a shiny version of what? A cow?
Shoot, I lost it. There it is.
Yes.
No. I will find it. Nope, that's just yellow 2, blue 1. Is that it? Yes, red 1, yellow 2, blue 1. No.
Oh my god.
Shit, this is blue 2. God damn it. Can I dye it? No.
Clyde is having some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Okay, so that's red 1, yellow 3, blue 2. Red 2, yellow 3, blue 3. There it is! Red 1, yellow 2, blue 1. Alright.
Alright, what?
My room is complete.
I'm starting to think this window is redundant.
Which one?
You'll have to come here and see. And you'll know which one.
All of them?
Shut up.
As head of finance, I say we pay all of them?
We pave them? Not even how windows work.
Oh.
I am back.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even know what Clyde
wow.
is.
I like that one. Oh, right, that's because that's a...
I don't even know where Clyde is anymore.
Clyde has not left Clyde's room.
Yeah, that stands
Oh,
to reason.
shit. I said the room was ready. I haven't even put fucking windows in.
It took you forever to notice. I was waiting to see how long it'd take to realize.
Ah! Pain.
Oh my god.
The window, sir.
Hmm? I can't see what's going on, but I'm assuming I should be deeply concerned.
Not really, it's just like, I didn't notice this was a thing. The carpet she used, I didn't know that was a thing.
Hmm.
So now it's just the me off a little. Also, Clyde, oh, you did, never mind, you did use that for the couch. I thought for a moment you didn't. I'm like, why is it not using that when you like it so much?
I did.
I'm good.
I did.
I know, I see that now. Just took forever for the start, this things to appear.
Listen, does it not make sense for everything to sparkle?
Says that, immediately realizes that the other carpets there are not sparkling.
Sparkles.
Okay.
Also, no, this is bamboo. Also very expensive.
And why, pray tell, are we using it? And Clyde doesn't have an answer.
I don't know. Why is my doorway so different from everybody else's?
What do you mean?
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
Why the hell would I know? What am I, like the captain of this? Oh, wait.
Wait, what's so different about it? I'm so confused. Oh, you did that, Clyde. That's your own doing.
Oh. Entirely disappointing.
That was you, Clyde. You did that.
Yes, I'm aware, and I am finding mistakes I have done everywhere. Listen, I'm
where are
the
you?
head of finance. Leave me alone.
We need a head of architecture.
You didn't. Oh, no, you did have doors.
Brayden has locked himself in here.
Yeah, she's realizing that she did this wrong, and she's having to fix it.
What the hell is this painting? I swear, they secretly put in new paintings every update.
This one was already here. We've seen this exact one, right?
With, like, some fucking giant sloth walking through doors? No, I've never seen this before in my life.
Yes, you have. You have literally commented on this like 5 or 6 streams ago. We have seen this exact one. In fact, we saw it during the Halloween build.
Hold on, this came out with the creaking.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw this during the Halloween build. I remember this distinctly from back then. You distinctly being like, what the fuck is that?
Walk through the portal.
What the fuck?
I didn't even realize.
I don't even know what this is supposed to be a painting of.
No idea, but it's how you get to the secret room.
Yeah, it looks like... Okay, that looks like somebody sitting on a bench or floating, because I don't see a bench.
It looks like it's a throne. It looks like a stone throne or something.
Outside, though?
Yes.
What the
Looks like a palace.
fuck?
This looks like a banner on the right, like the red of a banner.
I mean, at least I can tell what this one is. That's some guy riding a horse. That looks like a desert scape. That's a bowl of fruit. That's just Minecraft. That's
See,
a girl
the two
chilling with a
I
dog.
recognize are the Minecraft and the one with the girl and a skeleton.
Skeleton? That's a...
Yeah, that's a skeleton.
What?
Or a dog.
That's a dog! It is clear as day a dog! He's like one of those little fluffy ones.
It looks to me like the upper torso and head of a skeleton with like the body's legs or something to the right of it.
Oh, he's sitting
I'm
down.
gonna say
He's...
something that's not gonna shock anybody.
What?
I'm hungry.
Clyde, if we all had catchphrases, that'd be your catchphrase. Brayden, what are you doing in here?
No, her catchphrase would be that she's lost.
Why was your wall blocked off like that?
I was trying to do something and it never worked.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I mean, you can never guess what these books are.
Porn.
The internet is for.
It's like, no, these books are actually on how to learn multiple languages. So you can bang people of different languages.
It's just all the books on how to say,
Sexual innuendos.
me
and
once,
shit.
and
God damn it, Clyde.
not even, just plainly
Well, that's it for today's Minecraft. Sorry, guys. Anyhow, everyone's been very quiet. Then again, I haven't been able to keep chat up because my phone doesn't like
Just has not
VC
spoken since
and
the morning.
You know what? You
Chat.
need,
In fact, I'm pretty sure he left. It shows only one person is here, and that's probably me.
hmm,
you know what you need?
no,
A
what?
hug.
Sparkles.
No.
Sparkles.
Yes. You need sparkles.
Okay, now I'm starting to think that Sparkles is the name of a drug in this world.
Probably.
Josh, you have no proof that I'm selling drugs to keep the financial room going.
Uh-huh.
On a side note, do you want to buy some sparkles?
It's funny that you know. It's funny that you said you weren't buying anything, and then, like, as you said to keep it running and went in your room, it did like a quadruple door open close, so it just made a glitchy sound. And it was like as if they just tweaked out on drugs. So it was very, very comedically timed.
Good lord.
You need.
You need...
This is magenta, yeah?
Yes?
Ugh.
Oh,
I can't say that. I can't say that.
What is magenta? Magenta is a combination of
Do you want
red
this?
and purple?
This color is. If you want this specific color of this couch ply, it is red 4, blue 4, yellow 1.
Red 4, blue 1.
Blue 4, yellow 1.
Red 4, blue 1. Red 4, blue 2. Red 3, no.
I'm tired.
yes,
Alright,
we're all tired.
My eyes are getting heavy
Sparkly
again.
purple.
My eyes are getting weary.
My eyes are telling me, hey, go to sleep.
Oh my god.
But I must refrain.
Yeah.
Glow carpet. Rainbow carpet.
And it's weird.
Uh-oh.
What am I looking for?
Uh-oh, this
Mine
might
is
not
red.
line up.
Red
Red 4, blue 4.
Here.
Oh, that's true.
Nothing. I'm just starting to realize this might not
Okay,
line
that doesn't
up
help me.
due to the size
has the
of
V1.
the room.
Yeah, it didn't help me that I had a full inventory.
Fine. Don't pull an ass rail.
Hey! Shut up. This is not Daddy's call. Okay, so then you go
Cleared.
this way, you go this way, you go that way, you go this way, you go this way, you go that away,
So
you
red
go
4,
this
blue
way.
4.
Well, you son of a bitch, it did line up.
That'll be a little easier to find.
Red
They're
4,
all the same.
4.
Yellow, red 1, red 1, red 1.
I'm surprised that lined up so good.
Okay, now I just need a closet for definitely normal clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be surprised if there's any clothes actually in there.
Most of it is just cosplay.
Valid. Okay, at least I'm getting into the threes now. Red 3.
I don't know why this thought came to my mind. You're looking through their closet, and all of a sudden you see... What?
Red 3, red 3, carpet yellow 1.
A carpet? Cool.
All I can see is
I
like.
found red 4, blue 4.
Why you're not telling me what you want?
I found this.
Cool. I found this, and you color it. Well, you're supposed to be able to color. What the heck?
No, you can't color carpet.
Why not? Stupid.
I don't know, which is why I'm going through carpet to try to find the one that matches your color.
Oh, that's not wool. That's. I'm an idiot. That was concrete.
I think you need a special crafting table for that one, dang it.
Shoot, you do need the crafting table for that one. Which is why I'm looking through. No. Yes. Are you seeing this, Brayden?
1 second. What?
Watch the floor itself.
Yeah, it's glowing. It's sparkly light.
That's what turns this blue.
It's always blue. This is blue. The floor is.
No. No, it doesn't look as blue.
Well, it's blue. There's no light in this room.
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know either. I'm gonna check in a minute. I'm just putting in my
I was
carpet.
busy claiming a gift from Minecraft.
Minecraft.
The thing is, I got it as a Twitch drop. I'm guessing he was from watching Azrael.
What was I gonna say? What about? What do you issue here, Clyde?
You know what I feel is an underused concept? Well, there's two underused concepts.
No,
First
what?
is the chainsaw sword, or chainsaw weapons in general. Because after looking for so long, everything I saw basically was just redesigns of Warhammer 40k stuff that have chainsaws.
Right.
Basically, those chainsaw swords. I only found like a few other images that were even half decent, which is surprising.
What even the hell is that?
Warhammer 40k?
No, sorry.
It's
Clyde
dye.
put down something. Okay, it's a dye.
Sparkly dye, aka liquid money.
Okay. Anyways, what were we saying? Sorry, the chainsaw
I was
blade.
saying, yeah, unfortunately, the only thing that really utilizes it is Warhammer, and all the good art I was seeing of it was Warhammer stuff, and I'm like, why are there not more chainsaw-based weapons? Like, chainsaw axes, chainsaws that are just designed differently, and it's like, it's a little disappointing. Another one that has been very underutilized is scissor blades.
Saw
Okay, but it
blades.
doesn't even have to be a sword. It could just be a chainsaw designed in a different way than normal chainsaws. And I found a grand total of basically none that were like that. And I was sad to see it.
I mean, a blade. The blade has to go down and around in a circular pattern.
Okay, and the images I sent earlier that were what I found, most of those would work. Because they do go around in that pattern. Like, there are ways to do it, and people just don't seem to really do it.
Oh wait, is there a middle to this? 1, 2, 3.
And the other one that I found is very underutilized is a very anime-level concept weapon that I'm surprised has only been in technically 2 anime. That being the idea of a scissor blade, where it's 2 blades that are just scissors. Like, the main one and the most notable one is from Kill la
What the
Kill.
fuck's the second one?
Which is, ironically, it's not even a main weapon. It's just a weapon from a character in, Akame ga Kill. It's just a giant
Okay.
pair of scissors. I don't think had anything special about it, if I remember correctly, which is...
And of course, must we forget about the scissorman?
But yeah, so I'm just like, how is that not more used of a concept? It's such an anime concept. It sounds so fitting.
I believe there is
and
a
it's so underutilized.
I believe there is a puppet game where the main character's weapon is a scissor.
Is it like the scissor blade though?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean is
Oh,
like?
God. Hold on, I'll set an image in a minute in the chat.
Basically, a single blade of scissors.
Yeah, I
Well,
think.
In Kill la Kill, it also swaps to being. They actually get the other half in Kill la Kill, but yeah. See, my thought process for like scissor blades is you should be able to have it where you can just have both together or separately. Like you can dual wield it or have them together for a cool combination style.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Clyde.
Can-
They
can-
even kind of do that in Kill la Kill, and I'm like,
Can I-
it makes such a cool weapon, but it's never really seen.
Can I just say that Kill la Kill is just wild, and I love it.
Yes, it is
It is
love Kill la Kill.
batshit
It's such
insane.
An insane anime. But at the same time, it's insane is how they roll, and I love it. Like, they give zero shits. Studio Trigger did fabulous with
Red one, yellow
Kill la
one,
Kill.
blue one.
What the hell is her name? Who the name of her, like, not her sidekick, but you know who I'm talking about, yeah.
The one that's hyperactive, Mako Manconcha.
Yeah, that one. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I fucking love Mako. Hallelujah.
Yeah, she's a bundle of craziness.
Chaos energy is just sublime.
Whenever she appears on screen, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Like, oh, it's so good. And then the fact that they actually do have subtle messaging tones hidden in it is just amazing. Like, I love how Studio Trigger handled that anime. It was so cool. I'm like, yep, this is definitely among my very, very loved anime now. And ever since I went and rewatched it a couple months back, that's when I realized, it is weird that there's no other anime really that have scissor blades, especially not to the prominent degree of Kill la Kill's scissor blades. Like, again, the only other anime I've ever seen that had giant scissors used as a weapon was Akame ga Kill, and they were, as far as I remember, basically non-existent. They were just there. They were a character's weapon, and that character dies, like almost every other character. And they don't get passed on to anybody, so they're just gone when she dies. So we see her in action basically never, other than when she dies. So,
Give me 3x2 already. 2x3, please.
so yeah, I'm just like, I kind of want to see scissor blades utilized more, especially in the gaming scene. Do you know how many anime games exist that could have benefit from that?
I'm surprised there wasn't one in, why can't I remember the name now? Liza P. You're killing puppets.
That would be an
That
interesting
would've
thing.
been- yeah,
I mean-
it would have made a great melee, especially if they were
That-
able to integrate the idea of, you know, swapping between dual blades and then double blade, like two-handed.
There is a DLC coming out, so
Possible. There's a potential chance for something like this as
hey Clyde,
There's so much diversity options with
Yeah.
it.
can you give me a void block, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me put stroke away. Structure void. Okay.
Because every time I think about it, I'm like, there's a lot of diversity in how you could use something like scissor blades. You could dual wield them, like Ryuko does at one point. You can combine them together and use them as like a two-handed heavy blade type of ordeal. Even if blunt, because, you know, outside of the blade, but still, I mean, she uses the blunt side of the blade throughout most of the anime with how she normally wields it, so, yeah. And then you could even try to have, like, some weird, scissors fighting style, where you utilize the fact that it's a pair of scissors to do unique movements and stuff. Like, there's so many ways that you could really creatively use the scissor blade idea, and just, it never happens.
You got space?
Disappointed.
Yeah, I have a space. Thank you.
Like, especially with, like, if you have, like, the basket handle, like, the handle, the basket guard, kinda, of the
Oh right,
scissors.
that does that.
You mean just how the scissor blades look? How they have the like just the basic scissor finger part, and how it acts as a guard?
Yeah, it's a guard, and
Like exactly.
especially if the scissors could be. I know there's like some scissors that are like slightly more like they're more like shears, they're slightly hooked on the ends. Where so that you can basically use them as a hook sword and just hook one blade onto the handle and just have greater reach.
Yeah, like there's so many ways that you could creatively utilize things, and I'm like,
To be fair, hook swords are amazing. So
yeah, I just wish it was used more often. Like if I were a person who made video games, I would absolutely try to do it because it's such a cool concept, and there's again so much utilization in it that it's just not used. What the fuck happened here?
I kind of want. Oh, that's
Is first off, it's not complete. Second off, one of these is completely wrong.
Am I gonna have to see what the hell you're talking about?
If there was a I want a game that's kind of like I think it's called 9.
Clyde.
Oh my god, the movie 9, that... Oh my god, that thing is nuts. Is that what you're talking about, Brayden?
Like, yeah, like where it's like they're all basically voodoo dolls,
Yeah.
but they're all set.
I think one of them had a scissor blade, but that's only because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Why are you changing my pattern?
Because first off, that's what you changed it to, and second off, it wasn't complete. You were missing this entire 2 blocks.
Hey, Clyde, do you have a texture pack on?
You would have changed it to this pattern whenever you messed with it.
Huh?
Do you have a texture pack on?
No, why?
Okay.
Okay.
Because it was gonna be like, maybe that's why the pattern's not lining up for her.
It's great that. See, now what's great is it says enter. So enter. Come in.
What pattern did I have?
Go to
You
the
changed it to this whenever you messed with it, so I put it back to this. The way you had it before you messed with it was just complete nonsense. It wasn't anything. I mean, I guess it was like a weird fan-like design. Yeah, it was that, but you changed it away from that, so I figured you didn't want that design.
It's been fun, but now I've got to go.
Like, it's not my fault you touched it, and it wasn't the same afterward. I did what you changed it to.
Does this book exist elsewhere? Guess I need
What?
it
I don't know,
again.
you'd have to ask the
Yeah, it
kids.
does. Nothing. It's one of the rule instruction books for one of the mods, the add-ons.
I still like my joke. You asked if it existed elsewhere.
Also, Clyde, I love that you're doing this pattern as if it's your room when it's not.
Ah!
That's Icarus's room. He can have it as whatever pattern he wants.
I think that it goes like this.
I don't want the entire floor to be this, probably.
I know, I'm just showing you the pattern.
Yeah, Clyde, you've shown me this before, and you don't need to repeat it now.
When you repeat stuff, repeat. Ugh, God. The doors!
Game that I think I'm surprised didn't have it, even though I never played it. I looked at like what weapons are in it, and I'm surprised there's not a scissor blade category in Neon Genesis.
Who's yellow? I am. God damn it.
Because I remember looking at the weapons in that when I debated on getting it, and I looked in like the different weapon styles and stuff, and yeah, no, there's no scissor blades. But there were other blades that were weird.
Engineering.
Engineer.
Oh, joy.
Is that
This
you?
is definitely a mouse.
Do you know what I like is having brains give me cheese. I like the idea of the, like swords, but their hand guards are also brass.
Yeah, that's another thing that, I mean, that's an actual, like, thing you could do depending on how you have, like, a rapier could
Oh,
definitely do that.
Next year? Jesus Christ. I'm going to bed till next year.
I know, like there are a bunch of
Damn.
things that happen.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of See, I think it'd be cool if it's like a magic sword, where the blade is made of magic, like it manifests. Because then you can swap between just knuckle dusters or a sword. Which, you know, less weight because you're not having the blade still there. Like, it really works for the magic scene.
Oh,
But yeah, that's also not really done. Like, I feel like there's a lot of weapon concepts that are so promising but just don't get utilized enough.
Yeah, what's funny is I know I play in another campaign in Star Wars. Mythic.
You mean D&D campaign?
Star Wars campaign, yes.
Okay.
Using the Star
this
Wars
happen?
5th edition rules.
Huh.
I like
Oh,
how they have
excuse me.
way more weapons. So much more weapons, and one of them is a lightsaber, I think it's called a light knuckle, and I'm pretty sure it's just a
Knuckle duster / lightsaber.
freaking brass knuckles, but I'm pretty sure you can turn it on to have a laser in the middle of your head.
Ah, so you can effectively create something along the lines of an energy sword. That's cool.
Punching someone, and then mid-punch you activate it, and then they just die.
Honestly, you make me want to do this as a campaign too now, damn it.
what's that? You want to flip somebody off? Just hold up your knuckle duster and activate the sword.
Too much rules for that campaign.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Actually,
Would have been another idea to use a high-tech character on.
space travel is hell. Because
You could homebrew it a little to be easier, but yeah, fair enough.
I would love to run it with the space travel and ships of
The other campaign that you mentioned?
from I keep wanting to say Aether Drift. That's Magic the Gathering, Spelljammer.
That's the one that has the automaton grace or whatever it's called and all that.
Oh, I don't know. Yes.
That. I mean, you could do like a hybridization if you really wanted.
Like
We could do that other campaign first and then Star Wars using that as a template, mixing them if you want.
Yeah, but I don't know Star Wars that well, so.
We don't need to know Star Wars lore, let's be honest. Like, that shit's already so confusing now.
Just so funny that there's a way, like, there's just some weird weapons that don't make sense and are, like, I'm pretty sure there is an item to have a chakram hat.
Chakram hat. That's kind of cool.
So you can just be
But no,
Kung
like,
Lao?
I think it's fine if you don't know the lore of Star Wars. Like, the lore of Star Wars got so confused in recent years anyway that it's like, I don't expect anybody to fully know the lore anymore at this point. It is so fucking weird, the situation with Star Wars.
Why, when my DM for the Star Wars one is just using Legends.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like...
Apparently, they have an abandoned, we're kind of like just after the original trilogy, I think. And apparently in Legends there is a base that produces super weapons for the Empire. And one of them makes the Death Star looks like child's play.
Oh joy.
Yeah, it's like, what? That's definitely something that came after the original trilogy, so it's like, wonder why the Empire doesn't use that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
no
I
moon.
think
It's a
mostly
space station.
Debunked. Make sure it takes forever to come up with these stuff, and they had a prototype Death Star. That's a lot more dangerous than the Death Star, but it didn't work.
I mean, that checks out, because prototypes are often actually stronger than the finished product.
And they have I forget what it's called. I think I know. I think I have a picture of Star Wars, but it's another ship, and for some reason it's made out of a material that's basically completely indestructible. If I can find it, it's probably in these rooms.
I mean, all this still sounds like you can still do something if you want. Like, it doesn't sound the hardest thing to do. Like, if we're mixing the combination of the Star Wars things you're talking about, which even then, we can improvise even on that if needed, with some of the mechanics from the other space one, Spelljammers, then I think it would be perfectly doable.
I don't think you released this ship with it, but I think, oh, I know what that is, yeah. But it's a weird ship, and basically, it's almost indestructible. So in the campaign, we were in the base, and we had to escape the Empire's thing. Or what's left of the Empire, and we took the ship, we went into hyperspace, and let's just say, not only did we tank a shot from the Death Star, or the prototype Death Star, and it did nothing to the ship. It literally nothing. And we immediately went to hyperdrive and punched through it with the ship.
Damn. That is very durable if it can just rip through a Death Star, even if it is.
Oh yeah, that's not the most stupid part of it. It houses missiles that it's specifically used for this vessel, and if aimed at a star, it immediately causes it to supernova.
That's a little ludicrous. I feel like if we ever were to do this, we would not have that ship.
And
instead, all it takes is one air support, and then everything is dead, including you.
like, so you could just be so far away and then annihilate a solar system.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's
yeah, the Death Star
a little too much.
Death Star can eliminate planets. This eliminates solar systems with ease.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know who thought of that. That's a very horrible idea. Then again, you said something along the lines of it's not canon, so that's probably for the best.
Yeah, and so since we were the good guys, we put on, as soon as we landed, we put on autopilot to go into a sun.
I don't think that would destroy it.
Well, no, it doesn't, but no one can get it now.
Fair enough. Like, it's either that or throw it into a black hole. One of the two. But yeah, other than the ship in question, I feel like most of this sounds like things that wouldn't be too big of an issue if we were to try to start a D&D using it. It sounds like, and it would give us more options for using new things.
So funny that.
Clyde, what are you doing?
I'm done with the under quarters.
So funny that
Okay.
my armor, in that campaign, my armor class is higher than my health.
Damn. I had something I was gonna say, I already forgot what it was. Oh right, did you know there's apparently a new class coming to D&D?
Oh yeah, I heard it's like
It's Psionic or something?
Scion, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a person's video earlier and I didn't understand it.
Because there is already psionic subclasses, but sure, we get an entire class on it.
Apparently this is like the third time they've tried to do this, so that's also interesting.
I don't understand why they're doing it. It feels like a one-trick pony class, but okay.
What, Clyde?
Yeah. She wants Icarus to look at something but she doesn't want us to have other conversations in the process.
Where are you?
Downstairs.
Alright. Stay out. Swine's not gonna tell me what to do. I'm a captain. I can't
Where's
open the
beds?
door.
Love Heap is broken from the roof.
There
What
needs to be beds, Clyde. There's other finance people.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was supposed to hire people?
Yes! One person can't do all the financing.
I need a question. What happened to the whole thing of the exterior windows need to be orange because the heat?
Yeah.
Isn't her
I
window
just look at
orange?
your actual finance dude.
Oh, no, it's not.
With only a single layer. The dude's going to die.
All your gold gonna have. So you missed the roof.
Wait, yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah,
the
you
fuck?
didn't even do
What the hell?
There's no ceiling.
Yeah, I'm still working on that, but yeah, see? It's safe.
Sure. Where do the others sleep?
The others? What others?
The others you were supposed to hire?
Why would there be others? They might steal.
Like how it's not even the orange glass and it's one layer.
That's what I said. She
I'm
didn't even put the proper procedure.
I'm sorry, Clyde.
Fine. Sorry, I was told that I could, use other colors for
Inside, yes. You were told that the inside color can be different from the outside.
But the glass needs to be heat-proof.
On the outside,
It is. I just mixed other colors in with the orange. That's why it looks like mud.
I don't know if that's how that works.
What was I gonna say? The more I hear about it, the more I think financing is just Larfleeze. The fucking orange lantern.
Just because you're cutting corners.
I'm not. It's actually more expensive.
Again, I don't know if that's how that works. I'm pretty sure isn't the color orange partially why the orange
It's
glass
tinted.
works?
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on. Just basically make your windows too thick is what we're saying.
Well, she can't do that upstairs because she put carpet down, which prevents her from making a second layer. So yeah.
One is debating to put basically like a patio for the magenta things outside. But yeah, let me see.
Yes, it got too hot in the room, so we decided to go outside. Oh wait.
Why do I have to make it too thick? Then it just makes the room smaller.
Yeah, but
Not really. The only thing that would be...
Wow.
Clyde, you act like people are gonna get to the window from outside and manage to get in. I don't think anybody's dumb enough to try to climb a wall, like a sheer wall like that, with as many turns as they have to make just to reach the window to get in. Like, there's a 99% chance they're falling in the lava.
That's not why I don't want to make it doubled.
Well, congratulations, you're the only person doing single windows.
Well, I'd understand your idea, but A, you have nobody in there, so what difference does it make how big the room is? Since you decided to just make it a safe.
Also, aren't you the one who's obsessed with making sure that you have your things the same as the rest, generally? Like, the same proportions and all that? Like, that's why I'm a little confused by your selectment's doing it.
So that when the bathrooms are done, they're identical. So that you have the option to make the interior of your room however you want, given the same diameters. If you want to make one layer or two, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever then. I don't know. Whatever. Do whatever you want then. I don't know what to say in this situation.
Square. Because it looks weird with the double layer.
Not really.
But
okay.
if you make it a wall, then you have to double the glass. Otherwise, it doesn't. Whatever. I don't know. Just do whatever. I don't know.
Captain.
Where do you think? In my quarters, working on them.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ragged on for not double layering.
God.
We're not ragging on you, we're just questioning the logic of it.
Yes, I know that. Oh my fucking god. The reason why I said we could double do them is so that you can have your own unique glass on the inside. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But the main color is orange for the theoretical heat-resistant glass. That is the idea behind it. So, whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, fuck. Jesus. Where are you? I hate this room so much. The doors are annoying.
You're welcome.
Not your door. What?
Because she made the door for me.
Ugh. Anyways.
Okay, the double window makes sense with how you did it.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to explain to you.
It doesn't make sense with how I did it.
What do you mean?
I
The
don't
way
know.
she structured her entire thing is fucked. Granted, part of the reason it looks weird on her end is that you put carpet on top of the bookshelves. Which, yeah. That's just about all that I understand.
Look weird. Like most of the bookshelves, if you come here, most of the bookshelves have solid top. This one doesn't.
Ah, well that's because you used...
Yeah, no, all the special bookshelves are like that though.
There's a way to fix this. It's called put a different block on that, and then put a slab... Or actually...
Oh, where is that wood
they?
now?
Hold on.
Oh, no, you're right. What? What wood did you use? What is this?
This is green bamboo.
Oh, well, no shit, that one's different. The bamboo is like that too. Oh my god, Clyde.
Yeah, it's you were the one who chose that. We're pointing out that's on you because most bookshelves don't do that. I don't even know where the fuck is this even located.
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, well, Clyde figures that out.
Yeah. No, I am looking at the end stone. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, I know what I'm building the moon base out of.
I've been working on my room for like 2 hours. And this episode has not been productive.
I think it's been fairly productive. You made some progress. Also, because I'm still curious, what other types of weapons exist in the Star Wars thing, Icarus?
Oh, wow.
Like, are there like a bunch of different... Oh, wait.
You haven't been productive,
Mm.
sir? I call bullshit.
Uh-huh.
May I continue now?
Yes.
As I was saying, so are some of those other weapons in that Icarus just things like other lightsabers made out of other weapons, like whips, or like what all kinds of stuff is in that D&D in terms of weaponry?
A light weapon, every normal weapon.
So yeah, there is effectively lightsaber equivalents for like mace, greatsword, mill, and all those. Okay, that's cool. Are the bows and stuff, I'm guessing, meant to be basically retextures as laser guns, like how we already sometimes do with normal guns?
Blasters,
Where they're actual weapon types, not just reskins.
yeah, they're blasters, they're all called blasters, and there's, let me just say, you wanna know how much, this is, they're each in different categories, like martial, obviously. You know how in D&D there's like maybe 20 actually it's only for melees. There's like 5 ranged martial weapons.
Wait, hold on.
I'll be right back.
Fuck even more. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to think. Slingshot is simple. The only weapons I know that I think are martial are short bow, long bow,
No, short bow.
crossbow.
Short bow.
You're back.
Okay,
Short bow
yeah.
is not as simple, really. It's okay. That's weird. So the only ones I know off the top of my head then are longbow and crossbow.
There's the longbow, heavy crossbow,
Yeah.
hand crossbow.
But yeah, the hand bow or whatever.
For
Yeah.
some reason, a blowgun is martial.
That really should be simple. That's more simple than a fucking short bow.
Net for some reason.
Isn't that one like I think that one classifies as I don't remember what it's called, but it's something not improvised, but it's like a similarly other term.
Net sucks. They changed it to be actually good in 5.5, so that's good.
Ah,
Because it's not a weapon, you don't make a weapon attack, it's a save and throw. So you actually do stuff with it.
that's good. But yeah, so you told me there are just added categories to that for the Star Wars
Well,
version.
there is blasters, which are the ranged weapons.
Yeah,
there
that's
is-
about right.
Light weapons, which are all Jedi weapons.
Right,
obviously.
I didn't make
Okay,
your ceiling
melee,
yet.
lightsaber,
Fuck.
melee, ultras,
And
got
there's
it.
the vibro weapons, which are for the non-force sensitive people.
Vibra?
Vibro.
I am so curious what that means. Is that like melees? I'm guessing.
Yes, they're melees, but they do like normal.
Okay,
Are
if you're gonna, like the way I'm thinking of it? I'm guessing it's something akin to like the high frequency blades in Metal Gear. Okay.
They look weird, but I couldn't show you what they did. But yeah, they kind of they're very. They're like if well, they have. I think some of them have light on it, but it's like an actual physical blade,
Yeah, like a high frequency blade.
unlike a lightsaber.
That makes sense. It's like mixing a lightsaber and a high frequency blade. Like you're mixing the physical aspects of a high frequency blade. Yeah, you're mixing the physicality of a high frequency
But like
blade with the
everything else is basically anything that's not a light weapon is considered a vibro weapon. So
including the original weapons that I'm guessing still exist. Interesting.
well, they're just called vibro blank, obviously.
That sounds cool.
Dagger.
I do like that idea. The more I hear it, the more I'm like, I want to find a way to make it work.
In for a light, so like I said, there's only like basically 5 martial range weapons in the obviously with a lot of a very gun heavy setting like Star Wars. Yeah, there's 68.
Jesus, that's a lot more.
And for the vibro weapons, which there are like plenty of in D&D, there's actually 47.
Almost better.
Okay, I need to know, is there any chainsaw weapons in this? Because if there's a chainsaw, that makes me really want to do this campaign after the Spelljammer.
I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back, Clyde.
I had to modify my sandwich to cut down on the heat from the cheese.
Okay.
The fact you say that right after, like, as one of the first things you say after the discussion about Windows is crazy, Clyde. That is very ironic.
That cheese is very spicy.
Oh, that's what you meant, because heat. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Cheese.
Cheese, grommet.
It's medium.
Cheese.
I'm a wuss, so I can't really take heat.
it could just be Electro for all I care. I just want to know if it's a chainsaw.
Hi.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Ding dong.
Clyde, I have no clue where you even are.
Ding dong.
She's ding-donging us.
I'd like a cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger.
Because, in the campaign,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
in normal D&D, there's obviously bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Yeah, oh, and I guess chainsaws
Sword
don't
is
really do
just
that.
called kinetic.
Ah. Which, I guess that's still interesting, considering a chainsaw would absolutely be doing kinetic, because it's, you know, ripping and tearing. That's a lot of kinetic force being transferred per second.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it would be obsolete in the Star Wars world.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless it's a lightsaber one, yeah, I guess it'd be kind of useless. Because against flesh, like, sure, vibro would work fine, but it wouldn't do shit against armor. Meanwhile, the lightsaber would get through armor just fine, but it would get through basically anything just fine, so it's like, it wouldn't really need to rip and tear much, would it?
The funny thing is, the weapons in movies
They do the standard amount of
Thank
damage.
you.
That's interesting.
they're just different types of damage.
Huh. Man, that's unfortunate, though. There is that idea.
Has anybody tried to utilize a hard-boiled egg?
For what?
That's what, a throwing weapon? Like, as an improvised weapon? Oh my god.
I'd like to reach into my pouch of holding and pull out a rotten egg, load it into my slingshot.
To be fair, if we ever do get around to actually doing the carnival one, whatever the hell that was called, you could have Levy throw one, because she's already gonna throw rocks anyway.
Here comes the
Here, Levy, throw this. No, don't eat it.
Nah, she wouldn't eat it because it smells bad.
Smoke bud.
That's the thing, they don't. Until they break open, they don't.
Well, it probably looks bad, I'm pretty sure.
No. The only way to tell a rotten egg, usually, is to break it.
So how the hell does the century egg work then? Because it doesn't
It's not
go
rotten.
bad. Yeah, but how does it not go bad then?
Because you ferment it.
Alright.
It stops it from going bad. You know, like how pickles work.
Alright.
Not actually bad,
Turn me into a pickle. Shrimp button.
and they're only like a few days, not a century.
Also, what I like is, they have something called, there's a lot of weapons that are, interesting because some of them have, for blasters, you attack with dex, obviously, but some of them have, like, such high damage output that they say, like, the recoil, you need strength to take over the recoil.
So, in other words, some weapons you actually need to balance your strength and dexterity to use.
And for, like, the vibro, for the melee weapons, some of them are so big you need good dexterity, they don't just hit yourself.
Huh.
Good God, Clyde, what are you crunching now?
Strength, you might not be able to swing it correctly.
Yeah, so, with funny thing is, one of the, is there a,
Clyde, we can hear you chewing in your microphone.
Alright, my mouth is on fire.
What does that have to do with...
She's chewing ice to get rid of it, probably. Which is annoyingly loud.
Pita chips, classic sea salt. I don't chew on ice, that hurts my teeth.
Then what the fuck does your mouth being on fire have to do with... Because I don't know how chips will cool it down.
I don't know.
Bread.
Micro Buster. It's literally a Buster sword.
That's cool. It's sad that there's not a chainsaw, because I was thinking if we do this after Spelljammer, I would love to just make Doomslayer, because that'd be funny.
Run.
But obviously not to the exact same power scale, because I'm not able to go that ridiculous with it. But it would have been funny to just rip its hair like Doomslayer.
I didn't mean to destroy. Why are you breaking that? I'm clearly not looking at it. You fucking god.
Also, yes, that may or may not totally be why I was disappointed whenever you told me that chainsaw weapon I saw on Google wasn't actually an official D&D thing. I totally wasn't wanting to make, whatever his name is, I already forgot. John Leroy Jenkins, a fucking hybrid of a Spartan and Doomslayer. I totally wasn't sad that I couldn't do that. Because I thought it would be funny.
Seeing how, even if it was a real thing, you're not starting off with that chainsaw weapon because it's a magic item.
Well, yeah, but I could get it later on, was my thought process. But yeah, no, sadly it's not official, so can't do it. Would have been cool, though. Would have been very fitting. But, yeah. Oh, well. I'll find a character someday, probably just in a normal roleplay instead of a, D&D if I have to.
Plus, your blades need a dexterity of 9.
Yeah, that makes sense, because the Buster Sword is, you know, kind of an impossible sword IRL, unless you use the right light materials.
You need basically a strength and dexterity of 20 to even use this weapon.
Yeah, it's a little hard to really get.
Because clearly, if you have a dexterity of 19, but not a strength of 19 or higher, there is no point of using this weapon. Use a finesse weapon because it's higher stat.
Honestly, I'm not sure what type of race I would, or race or class I would be. I mean, I could probably use the auto gnome for the Star Wars one.
Oh, that's funny. It's not going to be that then.
Oh, okay then.
And Star Wars has its own races.
Okay. That makes more sense. I don't know about classes either. That's the harder part, because I need to use classes I haven't used much yet.
So it has, I think I logged in. I want to see if I have a full list here. What is my password? Not that one. This one.
What the hell?
Okay, please stop lagging and go into species, please. Species, thank you. Yeah, so you had a hard time deciding in D&D. You're gonna have a hard.
Figuring out my class, or my race, or class, or everything.
So there's 141 races.
Jesus Christ. I'm sure I'll find something that would be memeable, like a meme race or some shit, I don't know.
There are some weird races in Star Wars.
Isn't there like a race of like
Exactly,
space
I'm
beavers?
I'm sure I can find something that I'd enjoy, just in concept.
Or am I thinking of something else?
What?
Isn't there like a race of space beavers?
I think they're otter, more akin to otters.
Oh, okay.
What about classes? Is it the same classes as normal, or do they have their own as that as well?
They're way different. There's like kind of a similarity, but not really.
So in other words, even if I go with a class I haven't gone with previously, it's not gonna be how it would actually be.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the critical part. Is Ranger better in the Star Wars one than it is the normal one?
Yes.
That makes it almost tempting.
I like playing the scout. Fun. Seeing how all of them get like weird passives. All of them get like weird passives you do. And they're pretty cool.
See, that's a good reason for us to do it, because it's like like, it gives us an option to do stuff that we wouldn't normally do.
Subclasses.
Like, this makes me more interested in doing it, because I don't want to do the Ranger with how bad the Ranger is in normal D&D. But this would give me a reason to use the Ranger or some other one that's not the greatest in normal D&D. And it's like, if it's better in the Star Wars version, then it's a reason to use it. Of course, that means either dropping or getting through Strixhaven first, which, yeah, that has very much not gone well. What are you doing
Alrighty.
over there, Clyde?
Building.
Oh, I didn't realize you were above us. What the fuck? Are you looking at the stuff right now, Chris? You went quiet. Okay, you went quiet, so I wanted to make sure something didn't happen.
The amount of they should have just one thing I don't like is there is like two, I think, yeah, there's two full horse casters, but it's only one full tech caster, which is kind of stupid. That's like, cool, you kind of need this class on. I mean, the scout's a half tech caster.
Damn it.
I just love my class in my Star Wars campaign. It's so overpowering.
See, I also think this. Well, I would actually need to find a good Star Wars character image reference. Or so I need to make a character for it if we ever do it. Which might be fun. I might find a cool image for it. I don't know. I could probably find something.
Doing homebrews.
I think you're gonna avoid doing it just because of the homebrew aspect of it. I guess that's fair, because you have to keep track of a lot more when it's a homebrew, even if there are rules to go off of. Especially since you kind of want to go with the navigation system of the Spelljammer rather than the Star Wars one.
I have a
I
question.
think you need to keep up with 2 or 3 different ones.
Yes, Clyde.
At one point, what differentiates the official homebrew?
Easy. Homebrew is what you're making up.
Okay, and what is the official, if not made up?
Posted by the official company of the game. As in, they actually play tested it, and it's actually balanced, unlike homebrew, which could be stupid.
Radically insane.
Oh, I know somebody who can unbalance balance.
Also, I should point out, there are still things that they will admittedly, well, they don't acknowledge it themselves, but the players will acknowledge that, Wizards of the Coast need to rebalance a little. Looking at you, Ranger, you are fucking useless, from what I understand.
God damn it.
That sucks. My man's sad.
The Ranger sucks worse.
Yeah, even worse than 5.5.
I think didn't I tell you that whenever I watched the, one dude who does skits on that shit? Ugh, I was so disappointed here. It's like, yeah, they didn't improve him at all. It's like, you already sucked. You made him worse. Why?
It went backwards. I'm like, why?
Like, I feel so bad.
Paladins are slightly worse, but like, because you can't divine strike every attack.
Didn't, I'm trying to think, like, what actually got a bonus. Like, I think Fighter got an improvement, right? If I remember correctly? Like, some improvements, some downgrades?
They're kind of the same. Well, no,
I think
actually,
it got a couple
they
changes.
they have more versatility now, because they got more, like, uses of stuff. Like, I know, Rogue got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, I heard Rogue and the whole that got a lot of decent, interesting change.
They can now use they get techniques that they can spend their sneak attack to do you can do a you can spend some sneak attack dice and at a high level you can straight spend I think 5 sneak attack dice to make someone do a con save, and if they don't they just go unconscious for a minute.
Huh.
You're like, buy it, okay. You just take someone out of combat because they feel more normal. That sucks. They made sorcerers stupid?
I'm trying to remember what they changed for that, because it was a while back when I watched the skits that covered the changes.
First level ability is...
I remember they got some, there were some races, or classes, that got changed to be the same as others, because there was one where you got shit earlier than others. Others get it level 3 or 4, and they had another level 5.
All the subclasses are now level 3.
Yeah, and wasn't it one of them was level 2, I think?
Some of them were level 2.
And so they changed it?
The wizard and, I think, my god, how Rangers was level 3. I think it was just wizard down level 2.
Yeah, it was wizard or something else magic based was at level 2.
At level 2, and then I know clerics, warlocks, and sorcerers were at level 1. But
and then they changed it to be all level 3.
No sense.
Yeah, some of them weird. It's oh yeah, you have to choose who you're religious to at the start. But at the same time, you aren't joining that religion until level 3. It's wait a minute, how does that work?
You're gonna worship this person, they're not gonna give you any cool stuff until level 3. Sorry. You get the generic package until level 3.
Well, it's not even considered worshipping them. As far as it's concerned, your maze would not be
Initiation.
Doing it. Yeah, because that isn't the wording that you choose your religion at level 3, which is wait a minute.
You choose the domain, but I'm pretty sure it's. I know that's how it's
doesn't the domain change the god?
Yeah. Well, some gods go with with multiple domains, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
But also, I would say oh, you worship this god, but you need to be a higher level for you to do the actual stuff. Congratulations, at earlier levels you can heal people, but you can't turn yourself into a shadow.
I just think it's interesting how sometimes they make good changes and sometimes they fuck everything up. Like the Ranger. Almost exclusively bad decisions. Isn't he just the butt of literally every single joke when it comes to D&D? Is that, yeah, the Ranger is the one race you may as well never pick.
Class, yeah.
Or class, my bad. You get what I meant. It's just, ugh, that shit was so bad looking at him. Dude, give the man a break. Make him good for at least one edition. Come on. He's so abused.
I can't wait for when they release in a different core book Fixed Ranger again.
Turns out it's not very fixed, and even if it is, it's only for a short bit, and then he's immediately fucked up again.
I'm glad Tasha's fixed the Ranger, and then he's released 2025, and they're nah. Back to the old stuff. It's awful.
It's all fucking awful.
I also in the new the new material that the Unearthed Arcana stuff that they're playtesting, they have some cool subclasses for the Ranger, except they're tied to Ranger.
I remember there were some things that you and I were talking about when making ideas for characters in the future, and you were saying that do not try to go with anything Unearthed Arcana because it's not exactly finished yet. It was when we were looking at Levy, I think, Leviathan. We're looking at Dragonborn and all that, and you were like, yeah, don't do the Unearthed Arcana because it's not exactly finished.
So that's not finished.
I remember I looked detail about that, and I was actually really upset with I don't remember if it was the racial thing or if it was the class thing, but it was racial, where they can sprout wings in one of their things for the Dragonborn. But in the fucking Arcana version, they just make like crystals or some shit of the element float around them, and then they just float. It's like, but the wings were cooler. Wings made of the element chosen? That's so much cooler. Why? Why go with frickin' gemstones? That's just so stupid.
Why not
Do you
gem
ask
dragons?
why they choose violence?
Pretty sure gem dragons get like magic wings and not physical wings, but that's because
No, I remember reading it was like all of the ones that currently exist, they all get a type of wing aside from I think one, if that. I think all of them got wings, and they were made of the element that your Dragonborn is. But it specifically said in the Unearthed Arcana version that it just doesn't. None of them get wings. It's all of them are just either crystals or something else just appear around you, and you just float.
Oh dear.
What now, Clyde? What?
What type of dragon are you? Well, you see, I'm half incuban. What type of wings would I have?
That is not dragon, so.
Oh,
He knows what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
no, I don't.
Oh, come on, it's your character. The dragon.
Oh, he's not happy with this.
I know, but what type of wings would he have? Would they just be large dildos?
And just like
What is
that,
that?
Clyde derails and ruins the conversation.
Oh yeah, so in 5e, in 5.5, there are spectral dragons.
Yeah, that's what Levy would get. If we go with the necrotic, it's effectively radiation, which fits for a Deathclaw-inspired character.
Yeah, there's.
But in the Unearthed Arcana, it's literally just something floats around you and you float.
That shit out of here. I'm glad they changed it.
You don't like the wings?
What are you talking about? Unearthed Arcana is old
Oh.
stuff.
You told me it's the new. I'm confused.
No, it's. You're talking. What Unearthed Arcana is the playtest material, but that Unearthed Arcana you're talking about was playtest material for the 2024 handbook.
Oh, so it's older Unearthed Arcana. It's not the canon stuff.
It's not the new stuff.
So the new stuff was the stuff that we did use. Okay,
So
that's
using the
a little confusing.
and then they changed it from gems to actually food.
Yeah, that I remember looking at it, I'm like, why the fuck would I just want gems that make me float?
I'm kind of disappointed that they got rid of gem dragons, but whatever.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I did notice was kind of cool about Unearthed Arcana is it actually had a gem dragon. Well, which isn't exactly a thing. I thought they did. I mean, you make it sound like they did. I might be misremembering now.
They had gem dragons in 5e, but then from one of the newest books they added gem dragonborns and all the gem dragons. Then in 5.5 they got rid of them immediately. I'm like, why? They were stupid, but why? They were
I
like,
just love. Gone.
like at least they made also yeah, there's no half races anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a little dumb.
Because you have to just, if you're a half race, you just pick the full race that you're not human to, and just say you're half race of that.
Like, I just think it's weird, 'cause it's like, oh yeah, you're a half-elf. Well, okay, no, you're no longer half-elf, you're just elf. Well, then what's the point of being a half-elf? It's not the same thing as being an elf. Or a full elf, rather.
Right, you're a half elf, and if you want to say you're a half elf, you're like, you really think a human is gonna have genetic superiority to an elf? No. No, it's
And then there's like the half-giant. It's like, wait a minute. Why is half-giant not allowed to be a thing? That's an actual thing in no longer get to exist. It's just
Goliath.
stupid.
I mean, those never half giants. They're called Goliaths.
Okay, well, I thought. Wait. Maybe I'm misremembering things. I don't know. Could have sworn there was a thing that was considered a half giant.
Yes, Goliaths. And they still
Yeah, but
exist.
then. Okay, but then. My brain's confused. Well, I'm just disappointed now to know that I have no reason to do a, ranger, because, yeah, they fucked it up worse. So that's probably just going to be one of the classes I never end up doing, even if we ever do finish every other class somehow. I just won't ever do a ranger.
I like playing Ranger, except, there was one subclass I'm like, okay, I love this, but I wish I was a higher level because it's even cooler.
Welp, Discord crash. Oh my god. I think Clyde has been trying to talk to us, but her Discord crashed.
Has she been messaging anywhere? I haven't seen.
I just saw a thing pop up saying, Welp, my Discord crashed.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. No, I
In
see it.
chat,
I
in
didn't
chat.
notice it. Oof. But, is it Swordsman or Wizard that has, like, the lowest HP? Because that's another one I'm not sure if I'll ever do.
Oh,
Well, one is lower than the other.
no, they don't.
Thought they were suspiciously quiet, yeah.
They are both D6s. They've always been both D6s.
I could have sworn you said one was lower than the other at one point. Okay.
No, I mean, technically, wizards are usually lower because one of their main stats is not fun.
See, I don't like playing a class that has absolutely no health like that. That's where I'm like, a little sketchy. I'm forced to stay at a distance, and
Oops.
if anything ever closes the distance on me, I'm probably footlocked.
Crunch, crunch. God damn it, Clyde. Okay, what do I have here? I need...
See, I don't know if I'll do one of those. I probably have to eventually, but it's just a little disappointing.
So how are you since they dominating the talk? I'm okay, Clyde.
It acts like you aren't usually silent anyway, unless you initiate something like
Red
Transformers
2,
or
yellow
whatnot.
1, blue 3. Red... Wait, red 2? Red 2.
Why, do you know? Okay, first off, I should point out, how many times have we had talks about specific things for like hours on end? Specifically, how many times for either Mortal Kombat or Transformers?
The fuck are you?
I think
Dog,
it's okay.
shush.
I'm reading her messages in the chat.
No, I
She
know
said
what
she
you're
didn't know
doing.
that this was
Oh, can I not dye them the special colors?
normal carpets? No.
No, the... I'm trying to change the
dog
dog
colors?
colors.
Or what? What?
You should have the other dog colors. You cannot do them, no. Because they're considered just the normal version. You have to use normal dye.
Alright. So let's go purple and I need
And, yeah, what's funny is,
whoops.
yeah, like, I had a whole character who was a ranger, and he, like, I wanted him to be higher level.
That bark, yeah, that
eventually,
bark
like,
was terrifying.
because the whole subclass is having a dragon.
Anyway, I'm
It's
done.
sad that they get such a cool concept and then they suck.
You're done what?
Really.
Your area? Hang on, I'll check it in a
She
second.
says anyway I'm done, so I'm guessing yeah, with whatever she's building. That or with the voice chat in D&D, or D&D, Minecraft. My brain's dying.
Clyde has died. Oh gosh, you're tiny. I spawned baby.
What the hell? Oh, she's saying she's done with
Passing
this
out.
tonight. She's
Okay,
going to
yeah.
sleep 'cause she's
Yeah,
passed
we're
out.
pretty much ending it soon, Clyde. I just... you need to sit. There we go. Alright, anyhow, yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I'm tired too.
There's been some decent progress for most people, so that's good.
Clyde, where are you? Are you still here?
Yeah, she's in her, engineer room. It's not complete, but it's got progress on
Engineer
it.
on break. God.
Oh,
Ah?
she rejoined the voice chat. I am surprised.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
So anyhow, yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. If you want to come check the captain's quarters, I mean, it's pretty much done.
Yay! I want to see the captain first.
Well, yeah, you watched it via that,
so
but...
I need to actually go look at it. First room is looking very nice.
Blue dog and purple lovers.
And then little baby pink dog.
All without the
So 2 males. and
Yeah, I don't
a
have
female
names.
dog.
What? What, Clyde?
Not bad.
I wonder who's
Stop pushing my dogs!
Brain's just pushing the...
wait, seriously? Is this their kid?
No. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I was trying to get an actual, like, grown-up dog, and then I got the puppy, and I'm like, well, okay.
Because that would be concerning. Because, like, oh, these colors represent the daughter and the father. I'm like, wait.
I was thinking father, mother, daughter, but yeah.
Brain, quit
No,
pushing
but-
the dogs around.
Well, if you look in this
What?
room, it's
Jesus
clearly
fucking
purple,
Christ.
not pink, so...
So wait, hang on. I can fix this. Give me a second. Purple, pink. Make you purple. There. Oh wait, did I? No, the blue one's still there. So the mom is supposed to represent pink, but the mom I'm theorizing has passed on. Although she's an elf, so
She
don't
just might
know.
be out on a mission.
maybe.
Hey, what's if your captain and having dead mom?
It's almost like my character backstory is always being tragic usually.
Bro, are you freaking
I mean,
your captain?
to
Is this part of the
How?
Disney thing?
Asriel, I'm offended.
What?
Clyde,
Yeah, I'm aware there's a couch, but
Hold on.
I will smack you.
Perfect. No, my couch.
Anyway,
Where is it?
again, that's I don't know. I mean, the funny thing though is if you think about it, I mean, Axel from the other base, his mom is still alive. It's just his mom's a bitch.
Clyde, fucking
Oh
stop.
my god.
No, that is what. Go away.
The other ones.
Quit messing with other people's stuff
God.
without asking first.
How did you even pull that off?
I don't know.
Ah, Jesus.
I have no idea. Now, will you stop while I try something?
Why? He clearly doesn't want it that way.
Whatever. That could work. It's just change that. I'll figure out the die next time. I'm tired. Why are these dogs making such weird sounds?
I said go away.
What? Guardian, I said it was fine.
Jeez, whatever.
Okay.
I wasn't even the one that got rid of it that time. She did.
Clyde, why?
Don't fucking yell at me for her doing shit. I'm fucking done.
What is happening?
Cause I'm getting tired of somebody always butting in.
Oh my fucking
I'm
god.
always messing with things without asking
Okay, Clyde, put the things down. You're right. Oh.
Just looking.
Well, you never ask first. That's the fucking issue. You always do things.
Okay, but she probably would have fixed it on her own. Good God, it's not like I wasn't here to see what was happening. Fuck, anyway.
But usually when you do
Just-
ask, you just answer
Ugh.
for 5 fucking minutes.
Anyways, that's gonna be it for this part of Minecraft. I don't know if we're doing the build or survival next week. I don't know. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for this part. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Did Clyde just jump in?
Yes.
I didn't even know you left. Okay, well, I did the outro, so you want to say bye or what?
Bye.
Bye.